So, we got a rerun banner. Kiroshiki Kenpachi as a Shiro. The Kenpachi Lineage summons, or Sefui. It's going to go live tomorrow, and it's going to go away on the 17th. And we're going to take a look at the featured characters. A lot of these characters are outdated. These three are the more recent characters. He's a Brave Battle character, I believe, and I think, I'm not sure how good he is because I personally don't have him. So for those who have this character for Brave Battle, I believe, what's his name? Kiroshiki. Let me know how good he is in Brave Battle. I'll look at their stats in a sec so you can actually look and make a comparison as well for those who want to see my opinions on that. But a lot of these characters, they're old. They're not anywhere recent. I would say these four characters. I'm not sure about this Ginjo because I don't think I've ever really used them. Maybe in a Senkaimon floor. Can't really say how good this one is today by today's standards. I mean, I'm sure a lot of these characters are still usable, and if you enjoy their kit, they can be fun. Him, I believe, is that potion unit that everyone hated to use. It's probably one of the worst Kenpachis ever released. I'm pretty sure that's the one. I'm going to go down the list and actually check just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure that is the one. And no guaranteed of these three characters, so you can go 25 steps, and even though you get the guarantees, might not get any of these characters. These three right here, could end up with those other 6 characters that I mentioned. So do keep that in mind. No guaranteed one of the 3 characters for the 25th step, because they're not new. This is a rerun banner. We're going to look at this Kenpachi right here. Strong attack recharge time minus 12% max. Weakened duration minus 100%. Sprinter plus 1. Full stamina only increase strong attack damage plus 40%. This is partially what I mean by glass cannon. If he gets hit. Actually, no. Not fully. If he won't be hitting as hard. So that glass cannon will lose the cannon part if you can't keep him at full health. Element reversal will help with that. I'm pretty sure that's one of the ways this guy can heal, but it's not as reliable as other methods to keep in them at full health. Frenzy plus 2, so that's good. Marauder, Poise, melee damage plus 10%, 30% in co-op quest. Probably still hits, pretty hard. Not gonna be, in my opinion, one of the best units to go for. Unless he's like your favorite character. Kenpachi's a pretty popular character. A lot of people that I know that watch Bleach like Kenpachi. So, honestly, if he's your favorite character, be my guest. Go for him. Just keep in mind, he is not as powerful. In fact, I'm waiting for the 1,000-year Blood War Kenpachi. Hopefully, maybe by the end of the year. That would be nice. And if we scroll down a bit, then we got as a Shiro. He has fallen off a bit, in my opinion. If you got 7th anniversary Yuryu, you're good. Unless you just want to collect this character. Strong attack recharge time minus 12% max. Dodge, Arankar, and hollow damage by 50%. Has complete status immunity. So if you are interested in complete status immunity characters, maybe you might want to pick them up if you're just collecting those type of characters. But just keep in mind, he is not super strong, at least compared to a lot of the units coming out now. Counterattack, guard break, status ailment, spiritual pressure boost 80%. Havoc 20%, berserker, frenzy plus 1. So yeah, overall, nothing that really makes him super stand out. He has status ailment spiritual pressure boost of 80%, which is good. Complete status immunity, that's good. But nothing that's going to make him hit as hard as some of the characters coming out nowadays. So if you're looking for overpowered or broken characters, he ain't going to be one you're going to be looking for. But if you don't like getting hit with status ailments, that's another character for your collection to, maybe go in. I wouldn't go too deep. Discount multi-summons 5 steps max. That's as far as I would go in, because these characters, a lot of these characters are old. If you're just collecting, then obviously it's a different story. I still wouldn't go past step 5 unless you spend a lot of money on this game and you can afford it. Now here we have Kirishige. This is probably one of the characters that holds up more because of the fact that he's a brave battle character. Damage taken minus 20% max, weakened duration minus 100%, sprinter plus 1, poise. He has flurry plus 2, berserker of 50%, pierce barrier. So that means those characters that start off with a plus 10 to their barrier, like Ichibei, and I'm not sure if the Yamamoto has that or not. I can't remember the new Yamamoto. Either way, it'll allow you to pierce that barrier. That means you don't have to allocate your 15th link or 20th link slot ability to this ability or skill. The ignore brave battle invincibility is another really good one. That basically means characters that have that immunity for 10 seconds unless you have that ability. You'll be able to ignore it and hit them normally. So right now, the pierce barrier and the ignore brave battle invincibility will allow them to pretty much start hitting them right away. Also has prevent last ditch survival, which is pretty nice. Technique, attribute, soul reaper, normal attack damage plus 20%. That's okay, I guess. But I don't usually you have 3 different attribute types, so this is not going to really help your team out at all, really. Would probably only apply to this character. I don't think you would have another Soul Reaper technique unit, on the same team. Because then they can just run 2 red units and probably destroy you relatively easy. Half stamina only decrease damage taken minus 50%. Half stamina only increase normal attack damage plus 30%. So you got some extra good abilities right here. But overall, for those who use this character, let me know how this character holds up in Brave Battles. I am not 100% sure. I don't own this character, so I can't say one way or the other how good he is, at least compared to characters like Thousand Year Blood War Yamamoto and Yuak. So do keep that in mind. Then we have Kugo, old character. I'm not going to really go too much into this because, as you can see, doesn't even have what do they call it? Innate soul traits, right? Yep, or innate skills, not soul traits. Imagine having 3 skills. Holy crap, that'd be insane. Doesn't have any innate skills, so as you can see, he's not going to be as strong. He also has follow up, but at least it helps him a bit because he's a NAD character and not really a SP character. I mean, I've seen, for those who don't know what follow up is, when you knock the enemies down on the ground and they're on their butt and they can't get up, and you try to hit them with the normal attack string, you can't hit them because they're laying on the ground and you don't know how to swing down. You only know how to swing up and at level with your arms, so you can't hit them. They're on the ground, so you got to wait for them to get back up in order to hit them. It's a bit unfortunate. These guys are Soul Reapers and specialize in combat. Maybe that's why the Quincy destroyed them so easily. I mean, they couldn't attack down. Just lay on the ground and attack their heels, and you'll win. But overall, the follow-up will allow you to attack on the ground. If anything, it should call follow down, so you can actually hit him on the ground. Then you have Tsukushima. You have that's Camp for Your Own World. A little bit different. Still light novels and whatnot, but still. It has 1 innate skill. And this character is, I think, another Brave Battle character. See, Brave Battle temporary invincibility. I've heard he's fallen off. He's not as good. I think he has paralysis or something like that. So if you get that off, great. But for the most part, I destroy this character. Pretty much anyone who has this character in Brave Battles currently. Although I don't really see him that much. Now, granted, if you're at the top tier and you have this guy max 5 out of 5 and you have all the characters linked to a max 5 out of 5 already, then he's probably still really freaking good. Maybe not as good as a modern character, a more recent character, 5 out of 5 with all the links to them being maxed as well. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce this guy's name because holy crap. And if you look, he has innate skill, poison duration. Doesn't really have anything going for him. Like no SP, um, SP boost of 80% when inflicting with a status ailment. No, what do they call that? No Marauder or Sharpshooter, I don't think. I just want to be sure if I didn't miss it. Yeah, I don't see Marauder or Sharpshooter. Wait, this guy doesn't even have Guard Break. Yeah, this guy doesn't even have Guard Break. Yeah, that's how old this character is. This guy bad. Shunsui, Camp for Your Own World. No Guard Break on this character either. No Marauder, no Sharpshooter. Damage to lacerated enemies plus 40%. So yeah, this character, yeah, outdated. Looks cool, but outdated. And then you have Sanosuke. We're going to look down here as well. Okay, this guy got Guard Break. At least one of them got it. Medic, for heals. Bruiser 40%, Berserker 40%, Devastation 60%, Havoc 20%, Frenzy plus 1, so no Frenzy plus 2 or 3, SP boost of 80% when inflicting them with the status element. This character is outdated. I'm going to be real with you. This Kenpachi, the Camp for Your Own World Truth version, I'm pretty sure this is the really bad Kenpachi. It is. Let me put in perspective. From like day one that this character was out, people hated using this character. This character's kit was not fun for a lot of people. The only type of fun you would get out of this character is if you're a masochist and you like to be, if you like to feel bad a lot. Let's just put it that way. This guy is not really that good. I don't think I've ever heard one positive thing said about this guy. Wait, no, I take that back. On release, hey, look, another potion character. And a little bit before release, oh, look, another potion character. And shortly after release, there's nothing positive been said about this character that I've heard, personally. So, yeah, that's how bad and old this character is. And I think that's the last character on this list. So, overall, that is the banner. For those who want to know what my honest opinion of this banner is, I would say do not summon. If you're lacking orbs, do not summon. This rerun banner is not the greatest. It's actually relatively poor. I don't even know why they're rerunning this banner, in my opinion. You got other Safui characters that you can rerun. If you really need more Safui banners to rerun, I would, maybe release another Safui banner with some of the characters that we're missing, because this ain't it, Chief. This banner, this is banners here. And I guess I know why they're releasing this. If you're a whale, or if you're a person who likes to collect a lot of the characters and you're free to play, and you're pretty good at knowing your limits and how much you should spend on orbs, or you spend maybe a little bit, or if you're monitoring your free to play orbs really well, I can see going for this a little bit. I would maybe go step 5 at the max. If you get lucky, great. You pull some of the new some characters you didn't have before, great. But I would not go beyond this. We got some pretty amazing banners coming up in the near future. End of October, potentially going to be a. Honestly, my guess is premium, 1,000 Year Blood War seasonal. Those are the 3 likely chances. If it's a premium end of the month banner, I'm hoping it's going to be something powerful, or that I want to see. What would it be? What's their name? Mugetsu and full Hollow Ichigo. The second, the second those guys come out in a remake from 4th Anniversary, I want to summon on that banner, even if it's premium. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to summon on it even if it's premium, because those are 2 of my favorite characters in the entire Bleach series. At least those versions of Ichigo are 2 of my favorite iterations of Ichigo. Seasonal characters, it's going to depend on the banner. 1,000 Year Blood War, you're probably going to get at least 5 steps from me. I'm going to be real with you. End of November, same thing. Basically, with my predictions for October, it's going to be for November as well. That's basically it. It's going to be one of those types of one of those three, in my opinion. Unless they decide to throw us a curveball with like a movie banner or bringing back Safway or something like that. Then end of year, December, you're going to have poll selection late December, probably on I think it's like the 25th of December, or at least my time. You're going to have some pretty good premium and seasonal units in that banner. Some of the best characters released in like the past year are going to be on that banner. So you're going to want to save orbs for that banner. And then at the end of year, December 31st, the last day of the month, you are going to end up with a pretty great banner. It's kind of like, in my opinion, it's like the second part, like the second anniversary of the year. That's the way I look at it. You have first part, like the first anniversary, like the actual anniversary in July, going into August. This one is kind of like a, like, you know, like it's, I'd say around the second or third best banner of the year. Second, usually. That is my opinion of it. So you're gonna get like you're gonna have to spend for those two banners, poll selection and end of December. You're gonna be wanting to have at least 2,200 orbs minimum on these banners. So this banner, like a lot of these characters, are gonna appear on the good Safweed rerun banners. Like for example, if we get Safweed Toshiro, if we get the Sajin and Kaname one, that rerun banner's, you know, pretty good. What would be the other? Gin and Mayuri, that's another good banner. This banner, in my opinion, is too outdated. That's the way I feel. There are some exceptions, you know, situational cases and whatnot. But that's pretty much it. So, hope that answers your question on whether you should summon for it. In my opinion, if you're conserving your orbs, no. If you're collecting whale or chasing your favorite character, then I would go a little bit in, but I wouldn't go too far. I would cap at step 5 unless you're like a whale who can spend tons and tons and tons of money on this game, and orbs are of no consequence. Then going however deep you want to go in this game, that'll be up to you. That's it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.